Homecoming here at the Butler Bowl. The Bulldogs trail the Morehead State Eagles 3-0. I'm here with one of the top receivers of all time in Butler Bulldog football history, Tom Redmond. And Tom, thanks for joining us, first of all. But being part of Homecoming is always special. Isn't it special when you're a football player?
Well, it is, and of course we get national recognition for our phenomenal basketball program, but you know, we got 100 players out here, and every year after year, Coach Voorhees does such a great job of putting together a great team. We're really proud of our football program as well.
Yeah, what has Jeff been able to do with this program? When I first got here, it was struggling. We were struggling to get some victories, but Jeff Voorhees has come in and completely changed the complexion, changed the attitude, hasn't he?
He really has. And what he's done is he's gone after players that have potential, that want to play, and they put everything they have into it. And I think that's really what's made the difference. Is he's got a system that works. You know, they don't give a single football scholarship here. These guys are out here, sure, there's some financial aid and things like that, but no scholarships. These guys want to play football.
For the love of the game.
That's right.
How difficult is that when you're out recruiting, trying to get kids to come to your school just to play football, not being able to get that extra income to sustain? And Butler's not an inexpensive school to go to.
What I was going to say is it's about over $40,000 a year to go to school here.
Wow.
And so, hi, you want to come play football and spend 40 grand to play football? I mean, it's not easy, but he's done a phenomenal job. And of course, Barry Collier's leadership has helped by building facilities like this and having, I mean, this is world class. It really is. It's so much fun to be out here. And we got, you know, we probably got 7,000 to 8,000 people here today enjoying this ball game.
The difference in this building, the Butler Bowl that you knew back in the day, looks absolutely nothing like this. Take me back a few years and what it was like back then.
Well, I pulled in this parking lot for my first day of practice in 1969. That's how long ago it's been.
Okay.
And both sides, this was a full bowl. It was huge. And as you can probably see in the picture there, today it's a whole different ball game. We've got beautiful facilities. We've got apartments across the way there. When we came here to play, we were Coach Tony Hinkle's last recruited class in 1969.
That's a neat deal.
And it's really been a transition that's been awesome.
To have this now and the emphasis on Butler football, did you ever anticipate something like this happening here?
Not really. We really weren't sure what was going to happen with basketball going one direction, and they got the best direction, and football struggling. And it took a coaching staff like Voorhees, Joey Cheshire. Those guys have really put together a group of guys that want to play football and want to win, and it's a great program.
How much has the basketball success helped the football program, Tom?
Everybody wants to come to school here. I mean, we got people who would rather come here, even if the football is not the number one sport, just to be a part of the Butler way. And it does, you know, transition over to the football program as well.
Now, you mentioned you were back here in the late 60s, early 70s. Part of the Hall of Fame here for Butler football. You still hold the school record for most catches in a game, 15 balls. We've got a few pictures of in the Hall of Fame over there at Hinkle Fieldhouse and a photo of you being part of that. What does that mean to you, Tom?
Well, it was great. I mean, let's put things in perspective. Back in the 1970s, early 70s, my quarterback was Steve Clayton from North Central, who was a all-state player, and Billy Lynch, who's also in the Hall of Fame. Billy Lynch is now the head coach at IU football. He was a great quarterback. I would literally just turn my patterns, and there's the football. It was more their skill really than me just being in the right place at the right time. But we had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun back then. It sure was.
Yeah, what a difference a few decades have made here. Certainly, how the program has changed and grown, and the emphasis on football here now too. It's surprised a lot of folks.
It has. Well, when we played, this was we kept the grass cut here at about 4 inches, just to keep every team slow. They would be tripping over the grass, but we were used to it. Now it's this beautiful AstroTurf, and it's kind of equalizing the speed for sure.
You know, 1 year ago, the best football season ever at Butler. Being able to build on that is so important, isn't it?
We came here for the bowl game last year, the first bowl that we've ever been in at Butler football, and of course they won that football game. And if you talk to players that are in high school right now, if they're not going to go to a Division I football program, Butler's in the mix. They really are. It's a beautiful facility. Between you and me and some other folks, we may put lights out here and
really?
have night football, and It's just going to be a really neat place we can build on.
Butler football getting bigger and better. Tom Redmond,
right.
thanks for being with us, and best of luck with this program in the future.
Thank you, Chris. You guys are doing a great job. Thanks for coming out.
Well, thank you very much. Tom Redmond of the Butler Bulldogs, one of the finest receivers ever in school history. Well, it is homecoming, and we know everybody wants to be a Bulldog, especially on this Saturday. They had a Butler Bulldog beauty contest earlier on, and take a look at some of these beauties.